Good morning, Jean-Serge Gagnon here. Do you sometimes wonder if you have to control conversation and what that means and why people tell you you need to do that if you're building a business? Well, sometimes I used to think that controlling conversation was a bad thing because, it meant you were like, controlling the other person, or you were like doing something that maybe they didn't want to do, right? But I learned over the years that controlling a conversation isn't a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing, because the idea is that when you're talking to somebody, you want to know about them, right? You want to know what their interests are, what their problems are, everything. You don't want to be talking about yourself, right? That's one of the things that we learn as sales, that we should not be talking about ourselves. We should be asking questions. We should be learning what people are interested in, what their fears are, what their problems are, what we can help them with it. And controlling the conversation, it really is very simple. All it means is that you are asking questions. You're not like talking. And so how you do that, for me, when I do it online or even in person, right? Basically, the idea is that when somebody answers a question, you ask them another question. If you just start talking about yourself or about something or whatever, then you basically lost control. And when they start to ask you questions and you can't get back to asking them questions, you've lost control as well. And usually when you lose control, you lose the sale, or you lose the friendship, or you lose the respect, right? And it's not, that's maybe a little bit broad or a little bit extreme what I'm saying here, but what I mean is that if you're having a conversation with somebody, right, and you ask them, hey, where are you from, right? And they say where they're from. Then you ask them, oh, wow, have you lived there long? Or, what do you like best about living there? Or if you ask them, have you traveled anywhere? And they say they went to Spain. You say, oh, wow, I would love to go to Spain. And then you ask them another question about Spain, right? But if you start talking like, oh my God, I've been wanting to go to Spain. Oh, it's such a great place. There's that thing, that movie I saw, and there's this and there's that. They're going to lose interest because they're going to feel like you don't care about them, that you just care about yourself, right? And that's all it is. Controlling conversation just means asking questions. Always ask a question after they answer your question. And if they ask you a question, you have to answer. You don't ignore it, because then you appear rude, right? You still answer the question, but then you ask them another question right after. It takes time to get that skill to a point where you're basically able to deal with almost anything, right? But you got to practice. You got to do it for a while before you get good at it. And once you get good at it, you're going to find that it's pretty easy, right? And like I said, these are simple strategies. Nothing is easy in life. And I never say this is an easy strategy, right? It's just simple strategies, little things you learn one day at a time. Practice the things that you find you need to practice, and you get better over time, right? So so I'm at work, and this is where I work, these buildings here, and we'll talk again soon. But if you think this has value, if you think any of your friends would benefit from this message, then please share. And if you have any questions, always send me a message or comment below, and we'll talk again soon. Have a great day.